What's up? It's your boy NBA Sphinx, and I'm gonna be doing my NBA predictions. Alright, so for the first series, I have Phoenix and New Orleans. I don't think this is gonna be a close series. I think Phoenix sweeps. Alright, and we got Dallas, Utah. I feel like Utah is gonna advance purely off of Luka not being able to play, and I have this going to like 5 games, I would say. Next series, we have Golden State versus Denver. Golden State, I just feel like they're too much for Denver because Denver has no help. It's really just Jokic out there, so I got Golden State. This Memphis versus Minnesota series is pretty slept on in my opinion. I think that this has potential to go to 6 or 7 games and be an amazing series. But in the end, I have Memphis winning just because they're a great all-around team. Alright, and on the next bracket, I have Phoenix versus Utah. I feel like it's not competition again because Phoenix is real contenders, Utah is kind of pretenders, and I just feel like they're out of this bracket. They have nothing to do. They can't hold the Suns. So then I have Golden State versus Memphis. I think this is a pretty good matchup. They played decent against each other this year, but I ultimately think that Golden State's gonna pull out the win against them just because they have that championship experience, that playoff experience, while Memphis is fairly new to this. So on the other side of my bracket, I got Miami and Atlanta. I think that Miami's going to win because of their defense and they're going to be able to isolate Trae Young. And also, Atlanta's dealing with injuries of John Collins just coming back off an injury. And Clint Capella, he was just previously injured in this game before this in the play-in. So I have I have Miami advancing. Philadelphia versus Toronto. I think this is going to be not that great of a series. I have it going to 5 games, and I have the Philadelphia 76ers coming out purely because Joel Embiid's going to be able to carry his team because he's been playing like an MVP, and I think he's going to continue that production. This series is a joke to me. Milwaukee, Chicago. I think Milwaukee's going to easily sweep Chicago. Next series. Brooklyn versus Boston. I think that this is going to be a great series that goes to 7 games because they're pretty evenly matched. I would have Boston advancing, but their best defensive big is injured in Robert Williams. So I think that Kevin Durant is going to be able to pull this on 7. Pause. So now I have Milwaukee versus Brooklyn. I feel like it's not going to be close to how it was last year. I think that Milwaukee actually is going to take this away because the Brooklyn Nets don't really have that chemistry. But if they did, it'd probably be a closer series. I have this going to 6 games, and I have Milwaukee winning. Alright, Miami 76ers. I think I have an unpopular opinion, but I think that Philadelphia is going to win this series. They have a 4-game split, 2-2, but I believe that Joel Embiid... There's no one on Miami that can really stop Joel Embiid. Bam Adebayo can slow him down, but I don't think he can stop him. But the only way I see them winning this is if they absolutely neutralize James Harden, which I think is a very good possibility. Because the Miami Heat, one of their best things is defense. And of recent, James Harden hasn't really been playing that great. But I think that the other role players on the 76ers, like Tobias Harris, not role players, but other players like Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey are going to really help out. So I have them advancing. And I have came to the conclusion that it's going to be 76ers in Milwaukee. And I have Milwaukee winning this. But I think it's going to be a close series that goes to 6 or 7. Because Joel Embiid and Giannis, when they play each other, I feel like that they elevate each other to another level. And I feel like James Harden, he's going to get his assists. I think he's going to come back into form with the chemistry of the team. But I still have Milwaukee winning this series. And last, we have Golden State versus Milwaukee. I have this going to 7 games. I feel like they're pretty evenly matched, but I feel like Milwaukee comes out with the W because they don't really have anyone that can stop Giannis. But it's going to also be easier for them because they have a defensive point guard and Drew Holiday who can really help slow down Steph Curry. The only person I really see that's going to change this series is Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole because they can bring an offensive consistency that we can't really see anyone on the Milwaukee Bucks guarding, but I don't think that they're going to make that big of a difference. So I have Milwaukee winning. And that's my NBA Finals playoff predictions.